Hello, 6th graders. Welcome to Big Ideas Math, Contract Math, Section 8.1, 2014 edition, Circles and Circumferences Activity. Pause while you write Section 8.1, 2014 edition activity in your math notebook. Pause again while you write today's activity objective in your math notebook. Today's objective is use a technique to calculate the value of pi. There's a lot of vocabulary today, so beware. But start with these 3 vocabulary words. Copy the following key terms, definitions, and examples exactly as they appear into your math notebook. A circle is the set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from a point called the center. The center of a circle is the point inside the circle that is the same distance from all points in the circle. The radius of a circle is the distance from the center of a circle to any point on the circle. Continuing with our vocabulary, the diameter of a circle is the distance across a circle through the center. The circumference is the distance around a circle, and a semicircle is 1/2 of a circle. Pi, represented by a Greek letter, also known as pi, is the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. The value of pi can be approximated as 3.14 or 22/7. Today we'll be starting on page 167 in your record and practice journal. This goes on to page 168, so yours is on 2 pages. I've managed to get it to fit onto one screen, so you're going to need to flip back and forth. It says record your results in the first row of the table on the next page. Measure the perimeter of the large square in millimeters. When you do that, you should get 140 millimeters. So write that in the top box. And then the diameter of the circle, and remember that the diameter is the distance across the circle through the center. And when you measure that, you should get 35 millimeters. And then measure the perimeter of the small square in millimeters. And when you measure that, you should get 100 millimeters. And then we're going to calculate the ratios of the 2 perimeters of the diameter. So what that means is we take the large perimeter and we divide that by the diameter and we simplify, and that gives us 4/1. That's the ratio. And then the small perimeter divided by the diameter, simplified, gives us a ratio of 20/7. And then we average those 2 ratios. So that means you remember that averaging is where you add up the things that you are averaging and then you divide by the number of things you have. So when we do that, we have 28/7. So this is to add up the 2 things that we're adding, 28/7 plus 20/7. So we had to get the denominators the same. I know you haven't added fractions in a little while. Equals 48/7, and then we have to divide by 2 because we have 2 things, which means we need to multiply by 1/2. So 48/7 times 1/2, and we can cross cancel. 2 goes into itself once, and 2 goes into 48 24 times. So that means our average equals 24/7. And if we want to express that as a decimal, and we used a calculator, which we're not going to do right this minute, but it would equal about 3.43. There is no written assignment for this activity. Be sure to do your exit slip so you receive credit for viewing the lesson. Please remember, to earn credit for viewing this flipped lesson, you must complete your exit slip, come to our next class prepared with the journal pages or other work from the flipped lesson completed, and be prepared with any work that was assigned in the flipped lesson completed. Be prepared with any questions you have for the teacher, and always have a good attitude. We'll see you next time in class.